There you see it, ladies and gentlemen, the remaining dates for John Cena as he is on his retirement tour. He doesn't have many dates left. We cross another date off the list this coming Saturday as WWE makes its debut on ESPN, the new ESPN app, and they take this PLE that developed from pixie dust sold at Disney World by Mickey Mouse and his crew to create Wrestlepalooza live from Indianapolis, Indiana. Ooh, it's going to be a big show Saturday night. Make sure you join us. You know, we will be live as well. We're going to watch All Out in that. Then we'll start Wrestlepalooza. I'll go back and finish All Out later. But we got the final encounter between Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect John Cena and the Beast Incarnate, the controversial, dominant, destructive Brock Lesnar. Sound off down below. Let me know your thoughts on who wins and let me know what you're looking forward to this match and others. And like I said, we'll be live for Wrestlepalooza this week. You see it right there. The final few dates for John Cena, the farewell tour, is in its final stages, the final lap, if you would say it. Overall, this month alone, he was in Chicago September 5th. That was his last SmackDown appearance. September 15th, last night, he was in Springfield, Massachusetts, down the street from where he went to college. September 20th is this coming Saturday, Wrestlepalooza. That's why I mentioned we're crossing another one off of the list. Now, we won't see John Cena again until the next PLE after Wrestlepalooza, Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia, where we got to be up at 5 a.m. We'll be live for that, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, with that being said, it's intriguing because he won't have a appearance between Wrestlepalooza and Crown Jewel. So at Crown Jewel, is he going to wrestle? Does that mean after his match with Brock Lesnar, which is supposed to be the main event, does someone confront him and we set up the match there? Is it a Gunther return and we set up a situation where we get Gunther and Cena at Crown Jewel? I'd like Gunther to be Cena's last match, but I wouldn't hate it. Now, like I said, he has Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia. Maybe he does an appearance there. But then after Crown Jewel, he's not appearing again until November 10th in Boston. His last appearance in Boston. Then the week after that, November 17th, his last appearance at Madison Square Garden. You can get your ticket for a whopping $3,000. Then Survivor Series, San Diego, and then December 13th, retirement match. So he's wrestling Brock. I'm guessing he's going to wrestle at Crown Jewel because it's basically a month until we'll see him again. Then it's another month, November 10th in Boston. I'm guessing he'll wrestle there one more time. And then New York City, Madison Square Garden. I know he's going to wrestle there one more time. Survivor Series, he's going to wrestle in something. And then a retirement tour. So we have 6 matches. Was that 6 matches left? Brock, Crown Jewel, Boston, Survivor Series, Raw in Madison Square Garden, and a retirement match, which has now been revealed to be in DC. So we got Brock Lesnar. Let me know in the comment section who are the other people that could fill these 6 matches. We got 5 more names. So do we get a match with Gunther? Do we get a match with Drew McIntyre? Do we get a match with Dirty Dom Mysterio? Do we get a match with Sheamus? Do we get a match with, I don't know who else is left, Rusev? I don't know where we're going to go with it, but just something to think about as we pretty much have 6 John Cena matches, because I think he's going to wrestle at these shows because they're going to probably do something where he shows up and they wrestle. Maybe they'll, like I said, they could have someone return at the end of WrestlePalooza, sell the promo, sell the match on their own. We do it at Crown Jewel. Then in Boston, someone comes out and confronts him. He gets a match in front of his hometown, Madison Square Garden. He could do the same thing, build towards something at Survivor Series, and then the retirement match against whomever you would like to see. I think this match is obviously going to be decided and won by John Cena. I think we're going to get a nice match. Now, Cena has been putting on bangers. Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. The match with Logan Paul at Clash in Paris. The match with Sami Zayn on SmackDown for the United States Championship. So he's put on 3 bangers, and it kind of makes you wonder why they turned him heel because he could have just did this all year. Now, with that being said, I do think that we get a situation where Brock Lesnar looks like he has the upper hand. He's dominating most of the match. And then Cena has the generic babyface comeback. He probably pulls out some more moves as odes to people he won't get a chance to wrestle. Also, AJ Styles, put him in there in one of the 6. Some people he won't get a chance to wrestle and maybe have a situation where, hey, Cena pulls out some new moves we haven't seen him do like that or frequently like that, and he gets Brock Lesnar with a couple attitude adjustments and he beats him. Or maybe he gives him the STFU and Brock Lesnar passes out or he taps out. But I think John Cena's winning here. I think the bigger question is, what are we doing with Cena the final 5 dates after this? Like I mentioned, we know he's wrestling Brock, Crown Jewel. Do you do a Gunther? Do you maybe even do a situation where you go to possibly, I don't know, do you bring back a potential, like I said, if you got Brock on Wrestlepalooza, Crown Jewel, let's say you do Gunther, let's say you do Drew McIntyre, you could do AJ Styles, Dominic Mysterio, Sheamus. Those are 5 names. So we don't have a lot of John Cena left, but I think he beats Brock Lesnar here. He gets the win. What does Brock Lesnar do next? Do we get Brock Lesnar and Gunther maybe at WrestleMania next year? I pitch maybe Brock Lesnar retiring in Minnesota next year against Braun Breaker, final SummerSlam, the place where Brock won his first WWE championship. That'd be a great story to see. But I think John Cena wins here. It's not really too much to go into it here. I think this match will actually be solid. Now, will it be a 20, 25-minute banger? No. But I think a nice solid 15 to 18 minutes, nice sweet spot. They can get their moves in. They can get their hot spots in. They can fight into the crowd, play up on this final encounter, and do some high spots. Like I said, go through a barricade, maybe go through an announcer table, and then Cena fights back, and then he AA's Lesnar, Avalanche AA, maybe a STF where Lesnar passes out or he taps out, and maybe afterwards Brock Lesnar shakes Cena's hand, because we still never got an explanation as to why Brock attacked Cena, why Brock attacked Cody. And I know he's Brock Lesnar, but we need an explanation as to why, to help develop the story. Is it because John Cena, this is your final run, and to think you're going to leave on your terms and not go through the beast incarnate one more time and allow me to say goodbye in my own special, twisted, beast incarnate way? You got another thing coming, brother. I'm the beast. I'm the best of this generation, not you. They should be celebrating me and valuing the dates I have left instead of worrying about you and your goofy gimmick. Go back to Hollywood. That's an easy promo right there. So, you want something for Cena and Lesnar? You want a reason why? There you go. There you go. You're welcome. Promos for free creative, free great ideas, free long-term booking. Paul Levesque, Tony Khan, they could use someone like me, but that's another story for another day. I think John Cena wins here. I think we get a situation where Cena inevitably, like I said, he has 5 dates left. I think he will wrestle at all of these dates in Australia, in Boston, hometown, in Madison Square Garden, Survivor Series at Petco Park, and Washington, D.C., Saturday night's main event. Maybe even on the White House lawn. I don't know. We could have various dignitaries there, like the president, Donald Trump. I could see guys like Batista, maybe The Rock. There could be a lot of people that could be coming back for Cena's retirement tour. But he's got 5 dates after this. I think he wrestles at each one. Let me know who you want to see him face. We know Brock. I say Gunther. I say Drew McIntyre. I say AJ Styles. Want to give Dominic Mysterio the rub, and you want to throw Sheamus in there. He's not doing nothing. Why not? They have a good history. Sign off down below. Make sure you go ahead and F5 that thumbs up. AA that subscribe button. Make sure you go ahead and Blue Thunder Bomb that bell. And like I said, this will be a fun match. They don't need more than 15, 18 minutes. They can do their high spots through the barricade, break the announcer table, fight into the crowd. Cena could look like he's down and out. Crowd gets behind him. He fights back. He wins, and he sends the crowd home happy. This is your main event. Like I mentioned, this is the biggest match on the marquee. This is what they're going to do for Wrestlepalooza to steal the headlines away from AEW. The biggest matches, the biggest names, and the biggest moments on. And it's on ESPN. And ESPN is going to talk about it on SportsCenter and various other outlets. They're going to control the narrative moving forward with their PLEs, especially when they want to counter program all elite wrestling. Sign off down below. Let me hear from you. I'm going John Cena. Let me know your prediction. We got previews for each match coming real soon. I'll be live this week to talk about it as well. You're on the Flex Zone Podcast, your home for professional wrestling. Thank you for joining me. And we got each match breaking it down for you. John Cena and Brock Lesnar's the first. Stay tuned for more. We'll be live this weekend for Wrestlepalooza, 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. Thank you guys for watching. John Cena. 5 more dates after Saturday. Wow. Crazy to think about. But don't be surprised. The Saudis get about a retirement in 2027 for WrestleMania 43 in Saudi Arabia. Just a little tease. But I'll see you guys later at Wrestlepalooza this weekend. Let's get crazy with some pro wrestling.